What's up, Internet? This is Skinny at Cobourg Nissan, and behind me I've got a beautiful 2016 Acura MDX, under 60,000 K, white, 7-passenger, tons of safety features, and of course, Acura luxury. Let's go have a look. All right, guys, let's jump right into this 2016 Acura MDX. What an absolutely gorgeous 7-passenger vehicle. If you want to spoil the family or just yourself, let's face it, this is a great choice. The Acura features a 3.5-liter V6 engine. It's got just over 300 horsepower. It can actually tow a pretty decent sized boat or trailer behind you as well. And best of all, you do have room for 7 passengers in this vehicle, including a driver, so 6 and a driver. Let's keep going around the car here, but we've got, as you can see, the beautiful pearl white paint on it. It does have Acura's remote starter built into the key fob right there as well. And let's open up that hatch to show you all the trunk room that we got. This is the super handling all-wheel drive model, so you are safe in winter and in summer. You can see here with the back third row passenger seats up, you do have some room, some cargo back here, but if you want to put those seats down, super easy. Pull this handle, headrest pops down, and then you fold that forward, and there you go. So you've got lots of room back here when you have these seats folded down for extra cargo space, as you can see. Now I'm going to fold these back up so I can give you a better look at what it's like on the inside for those third row passengers. But you can see back there, they do have a cup holder. So if they got the beverages, they're all set. Let's close this up. We got the button on the tailgate. You can see here on the Acura, there's lots of chrome badging. You got that SH all-wheel drive, super handling all-wheel drive on the back. LED rear tail lights as well, which are those super bright lights, which are great for the rear tail lights because, let's face it, if they stop, or pardon me, if they're a little bit brighter and a little bit quicker, the odds of someone ending up in your back seat or your bumper will decrease, which is great. Coming around the front, got these beautiful LED jewel headlights. These are very unique to Acura. You don't see a lot of other manufacturers with those. Nice chrome grille and a really cool stance on the MDX for sure. And like I said, a 3.5-liter V6 power plant underneath the hood. Now, the Acura features a very cool system where you just pop your hand behind the door handle and it unlocks the doors for you, which is really sweet. Simply because, let's face it, I don't like taking my keys out of my pocket. And if you have your keys in your purse, if you're a woman, well, even better, right? Having a look back here, you've got lots of room for the second row passengers. These seats are on sliders, so they do go back and forth. So if you need a little bit more knee room in the second row seat, you can do that. Got a cup holder built in back here. And then look at how easy it is to get into the back seat. There's a little button. I don't know, you can't see it back there. There's a little button back here. Give it a pull. You can see that button there. And then everything slides forward and you can jump in the back seat. So here's the back seat here. Now, as well, there's not a ton of legroom. You're not going to want to go to Ottawa sitting in the back. However, if you need to go out for dinner, or if you're running around town, or if you're picking up kids from school or what have you, that's easy to do that. That's why it's a 7-passenger. Back here as well, I should point out, you do have tri-zone climate control. So back passengers are treated to their own temperature, which is especially important if you have infants. Oh, there's a fire truck. If you've got infants and you want to keep that back temperature obviously a little bit warmer, you can do so with using that tri-zone climate control. We've got power driver's seat, including power lumbar support, and it is hooked up to a 2-position memory sensor right over here. And now that we're over here, I want to talk about some advanced safety features because we're getting to the point where some of these buttons come into play. This is not advanced, but this is just your headlight washers. That's your windshield wiper de-icer. But over here, we've got the lane departure warning and lane keep assist. So what that means is as you're driving on the highway, the vehicle is picking up those yellow and white lines, and if you start to drift in and out of them, it will actually nudge you back in just by tapping the brakes on either side of the car just to pull it gently back into those lines and also give you an audible warning. And then this button here is for your forward collision warning and emergency braking. And obviously what that would be is when you're driving, let's give you a visual here. When we're driving, if a car in front of you is slowing down and maybe you're paying attention to the radio, the radar in the front of the car will pick that up, apply the brakes, give you an audible warning. It can even bring the Acura to a complete stop to hopefully avoid the collision in front of you. So again, some amazing safety features built into this Acura. Now that we're inside, let's get it started up. Push button start. And you can see the power seat, maybe you didn't see it, but the power seat moved forward because it's on that last memory position. And it also has a power tilt and telescopic steering wheel, which is really nice. And that hooks up as well to the memory system. So driver 1 and driver 2 have their own steering wheel setting, seat setting, side view mirror settings as well, which is really nice. So everybody is nice and comfortable as soon as they get in without any fuss. We have automatic headlights. And then over here, we've got your heated steering wheel, which is amazing. It's a leather wrap steering wheel. Steering wheel heats up in like about 15-20 seconds. So there's no need for gloves in the wintertime as far as getting in. You don't get a nice cold wheel, especially if you use that remote starter. It's going to turn that on, turn the heat on, and get everything nice and comfortable for you when you get in the car. Buttons over here, we've got your Bluetooth controls here, your voice activation for your radio, your climate control, and your cell phone. We've got your volume control over here. And then on this side, this button here is for your information, which is located right here in the center stack. You can see there's vehicle settings, tire pressure monitor, oil life. Everything is all located right here, so that way you can quickly have a glance at it as you're driving. And then we've got your trip control here, your cruise control. And it's not just any cruise control because it is intelligent cruise. You can see right down here, we've got the intelligent cruise control button. And intelligent cruise is really nice. When you're driving on the highway, let's say you set your cruise control to 120 and you're in the middle lane. And of course, there's always somebody driving 110 or 105. And you got to get on the gas or get on the brake and get on the gas. And it's such a frustrating drive. But with intelligent cruise, when you use this button here, you can set the distance from the vehicle in front of you. And the Acura will actually slow down, match the speed of the car in front. As soon as that car moves out of the way, it will go back up to your last cruising speed. So a really, really convenient, super nice feature on the highway. If you're a highway driver and you've never used intelligent cruise before, you will probably never want to go back after you have, because it is just that much nicer. The Acura has an amazing stereo system, AM, FM, CD, that's all kind of normal stuff. Let me see if I can operate it through here, because it's a little tricky system. All the buttons are basically, that's your screen up there to tell you what we're doing. All your buttons are basically down here or down here. So you've got kind of two screens. But if you go to audio source here, we've got FM, AM, Sirius satellite, CD player, USB input, iPod input with Series I free as well. Bluetooth audio streaming, that is, what's it called? AHA radio. And then an auxiliary input as well. So a lot of ways to listen to, radio or your digital music. Here is part of the dual zone climate control. We can adjust the temperature, driver's side, passenger side, whatever you like. You can see when I start adjusting the passenger side now, it goes to an independent temperature setting. And then with the fan speed set on auto, adjust both sides for you automatically. Pretty sweet there. If we back out of here, you can see all the presets, all your climate controls are up top. And then we've got, over here, we've got your settings for the radio system as well. So when we go, all those buttons there are located right here. That's how you operate it over here. Your phone, your information for the vehicle, your audio, menu and settings is all located here. And this is like a joystick, left, right, up, down. Pretty cool stuff. The Acura has always had a very unique and intelligent interior setting. Down here, we've got your power outlet, a little bit of storage for some change. And then this was the thing that shocked me the most about the Acura. This is how you select your gears. So we've got park, reverse, neutral, drive, IDS. Don't know what IDS is. Someone want to comment on there, what is IDS? But to put the car in drive, you simply push the brake, push D, and now we're in drive. Neutral or reverse, you actually pull this back. So that's kind of a cool safety feature, just in case you don't want to have that as a button, just in case you don't want to push reverse. So you got to pull back on this handle here, and it puts in reverse, or again, back to drive, and then to park. And you can hear there was a little audible warning when you put it in park to let you know you are in park, in fact. And this is, again, where Acura does a nice job. The slight touches of wood grain, not everybody loves wood grain, but a little bit here, a little bit over there on the door panel, a small piece here on the dash, and that about wraps it up for the wood grain, which I quite enjoy. It gives you enough if you like it, or if you don't like it, there's not an overbearing amount. Inside here, you can see you got your USB, auxiliary, and another 12-volt charging station, and a nice big glove box to hide all your junk. And then we've got some more storage up here, and some more storage in there. So a lot of places to hide all your goodies, clean out boxes, pens, papers, whatever you want to put there. And then last but not least, up top, we have a tilt and slide sunroof. And another look at the back seats there. Amazing condition, non-smoker, one owner vehicle. And as we talk about that, I want to show you the CarProof. So we've got the CarProof here, 2016 Acura MDX. No damage reported, Ontario vehicle only. It's got the service history, so a very, very well-maintained, well-kept car, no accidents. Even has the spare key in the file. So an A-plus choice for you, this beautiful 2016 Acura MDX. It's got 58,139 kilometers. A great find, great color too. White on black, nothing to go wrong with this one. And you and your entire family enjoy it. Guys, my name is Skinny. I love working at Cobourg Nissan. You'll love buying here. And if you're looking for an outstanding experience, we have free delivery almost right across Ontario. So if you're in Kingston, Peterborough, Niagara, wherever you are right now, and you're thinking, I like this thing, but I don't want to make the drive, not to worry, we have you covered. Just give us a call, send us an email. We'll explain how we can get this car in your driveway. Even if you have a trade-in, not a problem. We can do everything remotely through email, a couple pictures. It's very, very easy. This is our almost third year of doing this. And I would say close to 40% of our used cars that are sold are sight unseen. We've had a great reputation doing it. We're very careful and meticulous, so that way you don't have any surprises and it's nice and smooth for you. So please give us a call, give us a try, and we can put this beautiful Acura in your driveway, no matter where you are pretty much in Ontario. That's about it. It's just as simple as that. Thanks guys for watching. Take care.